And here we are. I found the Lincoln head penny from 1948. We're going to use its magical luster and power to bring us some books from that time. It's an exciting time as there's a lot of Golden Age books, a lot of 10-cent books, and we'll see what we can get. Let's use the time machine. And here we are, our first cover from 1948, Flash Gordon. Very popular series, actually created by King Syndicate in the newspapers and the funnies before he presented in Dell Comics. Dell Comics is represented in the upper left-hand corner. It's a very popular and one of the oldest comic book publishing companies to date. It was established in 1929 and ran a long time till 1974, producing a lot of reproductions and books of the funnies that appeared in newspapers. At one point, it was said in 1953 that Dell Comics circulated 26 million copies a month. That's a pretty big number. And its first issue was literally called The Funnies, that took some of the newspaper comics and put them into one. Flash Gordon was very popular science fiction hero, and he actually predates Superman, who came out in 1939. He appeared January 7th, 1934, in all his glory, the rocket zooming in the background, the spiraling smoke, space guns, action, fighting Ming the Merciless, who was his main opponent. Flash Gordon always took the skies with boldness and a fierce look. Just terrific. It's created by Alex Raymond, who also did work with Jungle Jim and Rick Kirby with King Syndicate, as represented right here. And King Features Syndicate was responsible for creating the newspaper Sunday Comics. And it's just great history there. Beautiful rocket cover. Paul Norris was the artist. He also is credited for creating Aquaman for DC. So one of the early godfathers of comics, Flash Gordon. The pages are brittle. Look through here. See the advertisement on the left. And just the action. The lady who accompanies Flash Gordon shooting in the sky. Just great artwork inside and out to action sequences, fighting. Now, Flash Gordon was an answer to Buck Rogers, who came out just before him, another space explorer adventure. So Flash kind of shares that genre, and the two contended in comic book. And Dell did it first. This is part of the four-color series. This is issue number 204. There are about 4 or 5 Flash Gordon books in the four-color series. But this gem is from 1948. Beautiful. And one final note as we look at the back cover of Flash Gordon of the four-color series, as the artwork is later presented again in the future. So this artwork and space outfit is later seen in Mystery in Space, number 90, fast forwarding to 1964. And look at that uncanny resemblance with the glass head protection, uniform, the space gun at the side. So you could definitely see Flash Gordon's influence later on. He also influenced Star Wars and Star Trek and was a precursor to a lot of the space genre. Just beautiful covers right there. Carmine Infantino right alongside Paul Norris. Both DC greats. Another book from 1948, also from Dell Comics, is Smitty. Smitty appeared in a lot of newspapers across the country and had his start with the Chicago Tribune in 1922. One of the earlier comics in the funnies with Orphan Annie and also Gasoline Alley and the like, Smiling Jack. So it comes from an age where the Sunday paper used to carry a collection of great artwork. And this is his first issue of Smitty in Dell Comics, April 1948. And the series actually ran in the papers from 1922 to 1974. We don't hear too much about Smitty today, but it was in the early 20s where he had his start. He usually has adventures with his dog Scraps, gets in trouble with his boss, and the artwork is always in small panels, likely to fit the Sunday paper, as you can see. It was before Dennis the Menace and before Calvin and Hobbes. Kind of see the hair right there. But there's probably no correlation to that. But Smitty, nonetheless, was very artfully drawn. Kind of reminds me of Crazy Cat, another comic that was popular at the time. So just wanted to show you another book from 1948 as we look and see. The final book in the queue is from the 1940s. It's actually not directly from 1948, but we can't go on without talking about Dick Tracy. Dick Tracy's work was influential. He also appeared in Sunday papers, and this compilation is an actual promotion for popped wheat at the grocery store. So, this is a newspaper print. It was produced by the Chicago Tribune. In the lower right hand corner, we could see it. And this nice copy just shows the artwork of Dick Tracy come alive. And just like the other books that we saw with Flash Gordon and Smitty, this also was found in the newspaper. Chester Gould created the comic of Dick Tracy on October 4th, 1931. So by the 40s, he was well accustomed and understood by a lot of the youth and comic readers. And the artwork was great. Again, you see those small panels trying to condense the artwork as much detail as possible at once. So this is a nice little promo, as you can see in the back. Uh, Dick Tracy, Terry and the Pirates, Orphan Annie, Smiling Jack. Free comic book if you pick up Pop Wheat. We can also see there Orphan Annie. And this young person resembles the Yellow Kid, one of the earliest comics to date. So just wanted to give you that blast from the past, 1948, as our time token. Let us see. Hope you enjoyed as we took a look at those books.